I have an order to buy a pullback here, closer to the moving average. We're testing the 28 high and the 25 high, so possible double top bear flag. Don't want to buy right at resistance by buying the close of 35, so I want to buy a small pullback. Got filled. That was a pretty quick move down, but looks like we found buyers. So looking okay so far. Looking for at least a small second leg up. Just flipped to always and long on 35. So first reversal down should fail. Should get at least a small second leg sideways to up. So that's what I'm looking for here. We also have a large wedge to 22.30, and so we should correct for 15 bars, which is half the size of the wedge. So should get two legs up, lasting 15 bars, 10 to 15 bars. You could argue that it's one pullback two, that's two legs up to correct a wedge, but based on Al's criteria of the size of a pullback, it should be half the number of bars of the pattern. So I'm expecting this to be leg one, pullback, and then leg two for a total of 10 to 15 bars. But of course, it could still be a double top bear flag here, and we get a strong bear breakout. But until we get the strong bear breakout, I think the odds favor the bulls. And then for my first trade here, I bought the 25 low. We had a wedge, not as broad as the one we have now. It was much tighter. But because of the three bull bars, 23, 24, 25, I thought we'd get at least a small second leg sideways to up. I bought the 25 low, tried to buy more at the 24 low. Didn't fill me. Hit my order and didn't fill me. And I thought we'd get at least one more bar up for a second leg sideways. And we got 28, but it was small, still stalling at the moving average. So I decided to exit break even as we collapsed back down on 29. So that was a break even trade there. Hoping for a better outcome on this one. Testing, if this is the wedge, 16, 22, 30, then looking for a test at the top of the wedge here at the 18 high. We just flipped to always and long, so I'm expecting that even if we don't get up to the 18 high, that we should stabilize above the moving average and then get the bear breakout if we're going to get trend resumption down. So I'm going to give it a couple bars here to see what we get. So I'm not exiting below 37. It's a second entry sell with 35, but we have 4 bull bars, and it's the first signal bar for the bears after flipping to always and long. So I'm assuming that the bears will get stopped out above 37. So after 3 bear bars, we may still get that second leg up, but we may need a second leg down first after 3 bear bars. So probably sellers above exited around break even there. So 2 break even trades today. Just not getting the follow through that I wanted to see. But I think I gave it a fair shot, and I'm glad I waited for that last bar at 39. It showed that there are some buyers down here still. So I just bought a pullback after 42. There were sellers above 39. It didn't lead to a second leg down. It led to a second leg sideways. And 42 was a second entry buy, but doji below the moving average. 43 was a decent breakout. Didn't want to buy too high, so waited for a pullback. So my stop is below 39, and my target is at 1R, which is a tick below the 18 high. So I kind of reverse engineered this entry for the pullback, knowing that I want to get 1R, and I want to exit 1 tick below the 18 high. That's where my entry had to be to get 1R there. So that's the reason for that entry placement. So I moved my stop below 44. This second entry sell below 37 was still coming after a bull impulse in a tight channel. So I didn't think it was worth exiting there. But this one is now after a credible second leg up. So 1 pullback, 2. And we have a double top bear flag, and now we have a second leg up from this bull breakout. So that increases the likelihood that the bulls have failed. So I don't want to stay long below 44 and just got stopped out there for a 3-point loss. Oh, sorry, 2-point loss. But that's why, because there's an increased chance of this once the bulls meet their requirement for the second leg up. So just took my re-entry above 46. So bulls failed twice, which gave bears a chance. Bears failed twice, and then we got 46. Thought that was convincing, a convincing bull reversal bar for a clean second leg up from this impulse. I don't want to get too attached to that 18 high because I've been trying to aim for it for a while, and we're falling short. I don't want to turn this into a losing trade just because I wanted an extra couple ticks. We've already gone 1R from the signal bar, and we found profit takers right at 1R. So I'm not sure how much higher we go, but This is arguably just the first leg of a second leg up, so it could get a spike in channel. I'll see how 47 closes. The theme of the day for me today is just looking for too much. Had 2 points here, 4 points here, about 4 points here, had 6 points here, still have 4 points now. And all these trades I was targeting the 18 high, and we didn't get there and exited disappointed. But if I had just stuck to taking quick scalps, I would be having a pretty decent day right now, which is okay. I mean, when there's the context for a potential larger second leg up, I like to hold for it. So I wouldn't say I broke any of my rules, but it just goes to show on a trading range day like this, when we're in a tight range, it's pretty much a 10-point range here for the last 3 hours. It might be better to just take quick profits and not hope for a larger second leg. At this point, though, because of the surprise 47, I think we'll at least get above the 47 high. So I'm going to stay long here, looking for that 18 high test. So if 48 stays like this, it'll probably fill my order on bar 49. So hoping for this to stay a small bull bar. We should get there now on 49. So just got filled there for 7 points. The reason I said that if this is a small bar, that we should get there is because Al talks about, I don't remember what chapter it was, but a bull inside bar near the high of a bull surprise bar is usually a continuation pattern. So it's aggressive buying and then acceptance of the price. Yeah, finally, like all of these entries were based on this impulse, trying to get the second leg of this. Yeah, it took a few tries, but finally got it. So a pretty slow day overall for me. Stopped trading around here, and so finished with 4 points total and $15 after commissions. Wasn't feeling great today, so pretty happy to finish at least green. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a little bit cleaner and I feel a little bit better. So hope you all had a good day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.